What is going on, everybody? Christopher here. Long time no talk. I've been away, but now I am back and I am planning to pump this out here. I'm doing a UU beta session. As you can see, this is titled Hotel Swag. I'm currently actually alone in a hotel at the moment, and being as bored as I am, I decided to pop open the laptop and make this for you guys. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I've got the physically defensive Gloria. Oh, right. Random PC fix speed pop-up. Hopefully that didn't come into view. I've got Fiona, who is my baby girl. If anybody can give me a shiny Nidoqueen that has decent IVs, I will love you long time. I need to make sure I get this properly done so that I can make the leverage of long timeness. That didn't even make sense, but we're rolling with it. I've got Choice Scarf Wilbur. He's kind of a monster, so I decided to use him. I've got Zelda the Zapdos. I've never really seen any choice specs Zapdoses lately. I knew they were a thing, but I haven't seen them very often. I've got Baby Doll, the Life Orb, Brockhead, Aggron, who's a beast, and then I've got Beavis, this weird little Pineco thing. It's a bug type, which I kind of needed, but not really at the same time. It's got Sturdy as well, so I can pain split people down. It's got the spin, it's got the struggle bug for special attackers because I needed a fill on special attackers. So Pineco probably won't come into play very much, but he's part of the team regardless. So, I am just going to go ahead and hop right into this UU beta once it actually loads up. And it's going to take a while. Oh, yes! The first battle with this team, I haven't even tested this yet. I was literally just trying to figure out how to make a Pineco set that's worth using. Custap is unreleased at the moment, so that's not really a thing. GL to this guy, he's got a pretty threatening team. Hydreigon is crazy, and it should probably not be in UU, as well as this Gardevoir. It is also a monster, and Cofagrigus, and everything on this team actually. Hawlucha, yeah, he's going to be scary as well. So, Venomoth's a pretty good lead for him, as well as Gardevoir, and pretty much everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't know what I want to do, actually. So this is not a good situation for me. I don't really have a grass type to take a sleep powder, which is no bueno. And I think I'm going to lead with Zelda. I'm just going to go off on a limb here. And before this goes for that sleep powdery thing, I can't really absorb it in any way here, so Zapdos is going to have to go to sleep unless I can manage to kill this and outspeed somehow. If you didn't see it, I do have kind of strange EVs on this one. I only have a 100 base speed with the 176 plus. That is mainly, that should probably be 172, but that's mainly to outspeed. I think it's like 90 plus. So I'm going to go ahead for the Air Cutter, just see how much it does, and that takes it clean out. Zelda, oh my goodness. This is a really, really good start for me. I'm pretty happy about that. Sorry about not really having much content. I don't really have excuses at this point, not that I really did to begin with, but I am posting still. I've not abandoned you. I love you all. Thank you for all sticking around with me. But this, I guess this is kind of my 1K sub session, which 1K subs happened like 2 weeks ago. I was going to do it with someone else, but that kind of fell through, which is not too big of a deal. And Hydreigon, alright, so something fighting would be awesome against you, although I'm kind of curious as to what he's going to do. He might Draco or Outrage. I'm going to gauge how much an Air Cutter will do, just so I know how much Zelda can actually deal during the rest of this without needing to rely on outspeeding and super effective spec hits, because that's just kind of gonna, I mean, yeah, you know how that goes. He does get the flinch there. I'm not seeing an item. He could be a bulky set, but I don't really want to take a second one. I can live another, but that's kind of not ideal for me. I'm gonna go right into Wilbur because I resist that, and it's going to be really good for me to be able to get off the fighting type move, although he will probably predict this and go straight for the Cofagrigus, or maybe even Hawlucha. So to kind of counter that, nobody else resists fire. He does, but even I mean, it's a stab Flare Blitz, and I've got like 123 base attack, and I am jolly not adamant, but regardless, I'm just going to go for it. And okay, he switches to Gardevoir. Now this is really good for me because I'm going to be able to do 82%. I do get the burn, which is pretty unfortunate for him, but unless he is Scarfed, I'm actually going to take him clean out here. I'm not seeing an item. He could be the Mega Evolution, which he is, but I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. That's a really cool shiny Pokemon, actually. I'm really pleased with that one. It's pretty cool. I'm talking really fast and really quickly. I don't know why I haven't had much caffeine today, actually. I guess I just have the energy mainly because I haven't really done too much of this lately. I'm expecting some sort of dragon type move, so I'm gonna go right into Baby Doll. I'm guessing that this is choiced in some way. Here's the Dragon Pulse. So now that he's got that up, I'm not too worried about much of this, actually. The Hawlucha is pretty scary, which, I mean, I can't hit it with EQ. Stone Edge is probably going to be my best, although why do I have Stone Edge and Head Smash? What? Okay, the realizations. Stone Edge needs to go away. That's kind of awkward. I'm just going to go straight for the Head Smash, because that's going to hurt pretty bad. That is going to miss, though, however. And while I'm now thinking of it, I'm going to go ahead and change that Stone Edge, and I'm going to get some sort of Steel type move on here, whether it be Heavy Slam or Iron Head. I think since, yeah, I'm pretty obese, so I'm going to go with the Heavy Slam on this one. I don't know if it does more damage or less damage, but in before the Fighting type move, so I'm going to go ahead and Gloria is my I'm gonna go ahead into good old Fiona here because I can Ice Punch pretty much everything. That sucks for him. Hold on, he didn't deserve that. I hate High Jump Kick is when it's like the only move that you can get that deals the damage. Here he doesn't really have a switch. Nice, Chris. A safe switch for anything, but he is switching in and out quite a bit. I could just go straight for the Ice Punch, which this is a physical attacking one, but at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and Ice Punch, just because. Okay, 52. That was with. Was that? No, that was on boost. Oh, because the berry. Okay, so that next one's going to deal quite a bit as well, which I'm not really looking forward to. Zelda would be a really good check to this. I do have a little bit of HP investment, but after 2 hits and Unburden, I don't think it's actually going to be worth it. So I'm just going to go for another Ice Punch because I can kill this thing off. I will probably lose Fiona in the process, but Hydreigon I can easily check with Wilbur as long as it's not a Scarf set. If it is a Scarf set, I will have a bit of trouble with it. Pineco can get some damage with the Stab, super effective Struggle Bug, but I mean, come on, let's be for Rizzles. I don't really have any priority on this team, which is a really big weakness for me. I do notice that. I do carry EQ on this as well. I know it doesn't get the sheer force, excuse me, boost, but yeah, that's just kind of something I have to deal with. I'm gonna go for the Poison Jab, however. I do get a crit, and he just kills me off with the Seismic Toss. That's fine, because now I can go into good old Wilbur, and since this thing's defenses, let's see here. Chansey. How you doing, Chansey? What's your stats? What's the stats? Alright, 250 HP, bulky. 5 defense, not so bulky. So, anything's gonna hurt. Anything I throw at the Hydreigon is going to hurt, but I cannot risk superpowering against Cafagrius. Once Cafagrius is out of the way, and if that's Hydreigon's not Scarf, I will be able to clean up with Wilbur here. But I need to preserve Wilbur completely, actually, so I'm going to have to depend on him going to Cafagrius here. And I guess that maybe Zelda would actually be a pretty good switch in here. Just going to go for the Protect, probably just scouting what I want to do. Now, Chansey's special defense is huge, which is kind of scary for me. I'm going to go for a T-Bolt, and he's going to bring in Cafagrius. So that's pretty cool with me. He might have Shadow Sneak, but honestly that's not gonna be doing a whole lot to Zapdos. And I think from here I should win, actually, because now that that's out of the way, as I said, I can just clean up with Wilbur so long as Hedreigon is out of the way, and that's going to be awesome for me. And he's going to bring in Hedreigon right now. I do need the safe switch to Wilbur, however, so I'm going to go for T-Bolt. He does outspeed me, which is a little scary, and he gets a flinch again. My goodness. Hydrate. Let's see. How do I spell you? Alright, so he's got 98 base speed. So that means if he is max speed, he would outspeed Zelda. I don't really have anything else to check, though, for his speed, which is a little bit scary. So I'm just going to go ahead for the T-Bolt again and let this go down. And now, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to... Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm just going to go for the Pain Split because, honest to God, that is not a bad idea. Because now he does that, which this will kill... Ooh, yeah, it will kill me next turn. So I might as well go for the Pain Split one more time in case I do live somehow, which I don't. But I did do a fairly decent chunk with that, which means that if he is not... Ooh, if he's not Scarf... Dear God, please don't be Scarf. I will be able to clean up here. So, superpower go. Please. Okay, I do outspeed, I do kill. My attack is lowered now, though, however. Chansey is at 68, but he might be able to take one, which I'm not too afraid of a Chansey, though, because there's no actual physical attack that he can deal that's going to, to hit me. So he's just going to go ahead and forfeit. That is a very strong start to my session here, and I'm going to just go ahead into part 2 now. I'll see you there.